recently, actually 4 or 5 months ago, maybe more, anyway, somebody posted up these pictures of fantasy ration packs that had halfling, orc, human, elf rations with all these lovely different things in them, like, you know, sausages and bread and cheese and things that you would expect those races to be carrying. And I thought that was quite interesting because it's obviously completely wrong. Fantasy games are usually based on the Middle Ages, sometimes Dark Ages if you're doing a sword and sorcery type thing, and the reality is that variety in food was a noble's thing. For much of Western civilization, you really didn't have that great variety of food. What you had was barley. Barley because it's cheap. You'd have barley beer, barley wine, barley water, barley bread, barley porridge, barley stew, and barley. You'd have barley every meal. Not a terribly balanced diet, but staple, and, well, you know, feed somebody on barley their entire life, they should at least get to 30, 35, maybe 40 if you're really lucky, and they, you know, do the odd bit of poaching in between. The point being that food variety has, for most of human existence, been exclusively the domain of the wealthy. So I like to think about that in my campaigns and play with that idea sometimes. But it kind of subverts player expectations because, you know, we have a very modern view of the world and we're used to variety in our diet. So it kind of catches us off guard when you think about, it's not about that. You'd die. Well, yes, you would. People did. That's what happened. So, yeah, deal with it. So why not, when you're running a fantasy game set or based or inspired from the Middle Ages or Dark Ages, have people really sick and tired of eating barley that they would literally kill to get a pig or a cow or an oxen or your horse that you just rode into town on. Of course, if you're adventurers, then maybe the one thing that really inspires you to go out on an adventure is sausages. But to eat sausages, you need to have permission to kill a pig or to afford to buy the sausages. And to do that, you need the backing of a lord. And this is just the reality of how life was for the downtrodden or working class peasant. Peasant class peasant. Serf. So something to consider in your world building for your next campaign. These people sick and tired of eating the same old shit, and when you go into that pub and there's options of good beer and bad beer, and no, there's just beer brewed on site. It's made of barley. What are you expecting? Of course it's made of barley. What? You want wheat beer? What are you, dressed in blue? Like, seriously, are you dressed in blue? Can you afford blue dye? I mean, it's made from woad. I mean, a tanner, the blue dye, it involves urine. It does not smell good.